are at ECU WAAPA. And what are we doing here today? We've come to have one last look at this place before they close it down and head into the city, which is super exciting. But for a lot of people, this place holds a lot of memories. So we want to capture some of that and have a last look through. So let's get started.
Remember when all these plants were really little? These plants weren't even here.
Yeah. I don't even remember the plants here.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Hey there again.
Morning. How you going?
Hey! The Grindhouse. This was called the Circle Cafe before. So this build here got completed 2005. This whole new section.
Hanging out here at the Jazz Wall, or the Wall. Back in the day, heaps of people used to just come and sit here, grab a coffee. Students, lecturers, have a chat or just network. So yeah, it was definitely a spot that people would recognise and come and sit here. One little problem though is you can't really sit here properly anymore. It's gotten a bit overgrown with these plants, but yeah, I'm sure this will bring back memories for many people, particularly people from music. Theatre. Let's check it out. Not sure if it's being used, but look at that.
Two of them, but the first one's L9, BHT.
That is amazing. And that stage set up, beautiful.
5J0.
Big event there. Lovely. All right.
What if this gets used? That's so old.
It is. They did used to have productions out here though, I remember that. It's a really nice space.
Oh, remember this? Concert practice.
Lecture theatre.
Oh, this changed. This wasn't even here before. Was it? This bit?
Yeah, that's definitely different.
3.101.
All right. Yep.
Is it production week? Can't tell.
There's definitely something going on. That theatre setup was pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Oh, is there a jazz thing? No. I don't know.
This looks like some kind of showcase or something.
Yeah.
We could probably look it up online, see what's going on. Right, the old cafeteria has become a student lounge, apparently.
Oh, is it?
That's what it said, student lounge.
Oh, wow.
Just a big space. for
When
people
meals
to
were
hang out.
$3. When meals and lunch were $3.
Yeah.
Not $20.
All right. Shall we go
Oh
and
god,
have
this
a
looks so different.
look? What floor was the music stuff on?
Was this even here?
Yeah, this was here. I remember.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
No, it wasn't. No,
How
it
else
wasn't.
did we get up there?
I don't remember stairs up here.
Okay, so I remember you had to walk up to this point and then you had to jump in the lift to go up to the next level. This whole campus is interesting study of architecture, I think. Like a mix of 1970s to... Alright, let's have a look.
Going down.
Hang on, this is where we were. This is where we were before.
Oh, it must be music then.
But the music stuff used to be up, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, music scores.
It's got that jazz smell, doesn't
This- all these scores, or yeah, this looks like musical theatre, maybe Bernstein, Pajama Gamers, musical, vocals.
it? Oh, here it is. Wait, it's up.
Beethoven, pop, choral with jazz accompaniment. Here we go. Let's check this one out. Jazz for big band. MT. I'm sure I'll spot it in a second. Jazz, bass, modern guitar. What else we got here? Tune a day.
Oh god, that's so old.
What's improviser's bass method? I mean, this would be like a rare kind of book.
Where's the CDs? Where's the vinyl?
Like, I'm sure there'd be things that you wouldn't be able to get anymore. Some Mozart, clarinet, piano trios. What's the catalogue system here? Because I wanted to go to MT. Oh, here we go, MTJ. So this is going to be jazz stuff here. What have we got?
Jerry Mulligan.
Ellington, Billy Strayhorn. Look at all of these scores. The mellow tone. Whoa. Dark moments music. Miscellaneous jazz. Let's see what we can find here. I wouldn't call this jazz, but it's here. Shake It Off, an arrangement of Shake It Off. There you go. It looks like maybe a student's done that or something. Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This is just the miscellaneous section though. Whoa, here's a big one.
It's probably our assignment from there.
Yeah. Check this out. Just in time. Arranged by,
Oh, Johannes.
yes. So look at that
How old is that?
beautiful big score. I don't know.
Is that in
Okay.
Sibelius? It looks like Sibelius.
Really nicely written out. Full big band plus vocals and vibraphone, which is really cool. It's always good to see vibraphone or flute on a jazz score because then you've got a concert part that you can use. That's awesome. A Train. Yeah, this is very cool. I could spend a lot of time in here just looking through this stuff.
But we're not.
What?
But we're not going to.
Perdido. Phil Woods.
Is there anything by Gordon Ryder here?
I was not an arranger. I wish I was. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. So when you see someone's beautiful big arrangement, it's really impressive. What else have we got here? Let's look down here. Surprise Samba, Don Menza. Have you heard? Jerry Mulligan. Check that out. Around midnight, arranged by Graham Lyle.
Oh.
I mean, that's. I'm sure that would sound pretty amazing. Check this out. You got to come down here. Music LPs, which are vinyls. Is this the collection that we had when we were here? I don't know, because this is like
Yeah, Graham Fisk
Beethoven,
collection, isn't it?
Tchaikovsky.
Isn't this one? Yeah.
That's the one, Graham Fisk. So, yeah, and if you have a look, you can see it's got Graham Fisk bequest, disc donated to ECU through the Fisk family. So this is a guy that owned thousands of vinyls back in the day before streaming any of that. Being able to come in here and just look through and listen to all of this stuff.
And then convert it onto mini disc.
Yeah, people would tape them or whatever.
We didn't have iPods those days.
Yeah, you couldn't just access music. If you wanted to listen to something, you had to go and physically find it or borrow it from someone or buy it, of course, if you went to
78 records.
78 Records.
Which is now shut down.
Unfortunately, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or the other one up the road was Planet. Did you go to Planet? Oh, Planet was good. Not as big as 78s, but all of this is the Graham Fisk stuff. So I kind of wondered what had happened to this. And I wonder if anyone, like any of the musicians studying, still come in here because music's changed so much. What do you think, Ray? Probably not.
Vinyl's still better than streaming. It's a shame though.
Yeah, but it's the effort that you have to take to come up here and get vinyl out and listen to it, as opposed to just banging on Spotify. So I doubt that anyone would actually come up here and go through this stuff. But it was a really, really important resource for us studying music back pre-2000. Check this out. Beautiful Return to Forever. Is this just 2 songs? Oh no. Well, yeah. Return to Forever, Crystal Silence, What Game Shall We Play Today, which has the vocals. And then Some Time Ago, La Fiesta, 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Do you reckon anyone comes and listens to a 23-minute track?
No.
But that's actually a classic album. Okie dokie. What do we have? Yes. Check this out. Miles Davis live.
Nice.
Is this part of the complete concert? Let me have a look. From the legendary Carnegie Hall. Oh no, this is different. Still, that would be great. I mean, Miles Davis, one of the most significant musicians from the 20th century, easily. And he tried to do, well, he didn't try, but he did so much. He wrote concertos, created modal jazz, cool jazz, did bebop. More Miles. There's heaps of Miles. Ah, look at this. This classic. The start of electric jazz, jazz fusion. Amazing album, but has it got the personnel? Check out the personnel.
That's what you're
Wayne
missing
Shorter,
these days.
Lenny White, Benny Morgan, Chick Corea, Jim Riley, Jack DeJohnette, Harvey Brooks, Charles Elias, Dave Holland, John McLaughlin. Like, what a lineup. So, yeah, I'd be interested as to whether anyone still comes in here and listens to these records. And you know what? The problem with Spotify is apparently there's 100,000 tracks being uploaded to Spotify every day, right? That's a lot of noise, and it's basically people, it's cool, it's people putting their music out there, but every single record in here is significant, every single one. That's why I can just pull them out of the shelves, and I'm looking at something that's a piece of, look at that, pulled out at random. Significance to 20th century music, massive. John Coltrane. In the US, they actually see him as a saint because he's that significant. What he did, his music was very spiritual. Yeah, and I just pulled that one right out at random. So I think that's the power of what's in here, is just the significance of these records. If you went through and listened to these records, you just have such a wealth of knowledge about both jazz and music history. I'm not sure about these other ones. They're part of another collection, but it's still cool. You know, you got guys like Berlioz and Haydn, who was, you know, the father of the symphony kind of thing. Important figures. What was the big piece that Berlioz wrote? I remember it. I studied it. Because I reckon I'm going to find something interesting here as well. So the compact discs, the CDs, this is what started to come in around the time we were studying. They're buying up all of this stuff to add to the music library. But if we go through, just trying to find something that would be interesting to pull out. I mean, I remember listening to this stuff. Christian McBride, Carl Allen, brilliant musicians. Ahmad Jamal. Okay, so here's something. Are you still filming?
Yeah.
All right. This is the kind of thing that's interesting here, is that amongst the sort of classic jazz CDs, if you want to call them that, you've got something like this. Tony Gould featuring Graham Lyle.
Cool. Jeez.
I mean, I would be surprised if you would be able to get this anywhere. And let's have a look at the lineup. Why am I pointing it out? Because it's Australian, and it would have been bought because it was like a significant album at that time.
1998. That's when I started set 4.
So this is when they would have bought that. That's one example. Let's see if I can find another one. So that's like gold. I don't know if I'd be taking this one out though. I wouldn't be borrowing this. The Kodai works for cello. Sorry. I mean, I know the guy was kind of brilliant, but I'm not going to be borrowing that one.
Why?
Why? What can I find here? Just having a look at. Is this a slice of Saturday? No, I don't know. It's a musical. Why has it gone? It's gone to R there. S. Like, where's the W? Trying to work out what's going on here.
Oh, do you remember the day when we had our core tune books?
Have they got them here?
No, but you had to find out the actual tracks and actually listen and find. It was like a side quest, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was a copyright thing, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm struggling to work out how they've catalogued things here.
I want to see.
It seems a bit.
I want to see what the new core tune books will look like now.
Well, I don't know that do they still have Fortune books?
I don't know. Should we go and find out?
I want to find something else here that's like kind of rare. Okay. Check this out. So you probably wouldn't find this on Spotify or anywhere. Murray Wilkins. And look at the lineup.
Oh, it's Freddie.
John Mackey, Freddie Gregson, this guy on piano, Murray Wilkins, Chris Tarr. These were the guys that were our teachers at WAAPA.
Jazz history, Murray.
Murray was the jazz history guy, and he just knew so much.
Usually,
And he had all of his stuff written out by hand, right? He'd get up and he'd run through it from hand, from his notes, but then he'd intersperse it by playing some things as well. So he'd talk about stuff, and then he'd play some audio or video. All right, something else here. Helen Matthews. Helen Matthews was a jazz singer and really important figure in WA jazz. Very helpful to a lot of people, was part of the PJS, Perth Jazz Society as well. Let's have a look. So what have we got on here? What we want is the lineup. Who was on this? I'll just have a look, then I'll carefully put it back. Here we go. Look, lineups for every track. So you've got people like Murray, Gary France, Don Gomez, Ray Walker. I mean, Ray was really important as a teacher here. This is history right here. Amazing. And then, let me carefully put this back because that's kind of a piece of gold. And then a couple of CDs along, you've got something completely different, which I'm not going to talk about. All right. More music stuff here. That's cool.
ECU Library.
How do I put this? The thing that fascinates me is up in the library, you've got those CDs by people like Murray Wilkins, Helen Matthews, and it's a kind of history that only exists in this one little pocket, and it's probably disappearing as well. I'm sure there'd be music students that are like, what? Who's that? But those people
sad.
were, but it's kind of amazing though. And those were the people that we studied with here at WAAPA as well. So it was great to see it. And I hope that they hang on to all of that stuff, the Graham Fisk plus the CDs, when they move into the city campus.
Yep.
I think they need to, because that's history, and if something happens to that, then it's just lost. And that knowledge and history is just going to die. So I was really kind of pleased to see it up there, and in a way I hope that, if anything, maybe they make an effort to digitise some of those resources, like the liner notes and all of that kind of thing. Or maybe someone could even catalogue a better history of jazz in WA before it disappears.
Now, what was this bit here? I can't remember. Not this bit, the building in here. That wasn't Student Hub.
There were classrooms in there and upstairs for like tutorials and stuff, but I mean, we didn't really use them for at WAAPA.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the
How's it going?
WAAPA Diaries.
The WAAPA
Video.
Diaries. Yeah.
Last memories of. Do you want to go see?
Dude, you're not wrong, right? Last memories, yeah. This all changes very soon, right?
That's it. That's what we're videoing it.
You guys going well? Yeah, pretty good. You got to have a look at some spaces here and all that.
Yeah, we just had to walk around, and well, you know what I did, which was really what we did, which was really cool.
Yeah.
We went up and had a look in the freaking library, and they've still got that Fisk collection there, and they've got all the CDs there from when we were here, but CDs that are like wouldn't exist anymore, like Murray Wilkins album, Hell Matthews album.
Oh, really?
They're like bits of history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ray, what's all this stuff, man? What's all this?
You
You got some tech going on here.
we're doing some footage for history. Like,
Oh.
no one's doing it, and it'd be sad to see like the whole of this environment go. So that's
Are you
why.
guys at the same school?
Nah, separate school.